Tell me about, you remember that night well, if you can just talk a little bit about it, please.
Yeah, I remember seeing traffic or a police officer's lights coming down the road, chasing a car. We were just finished catering a wedding. We were on our way home with our trailer, and we saw smoke off to the side of the road, so we stopped immediately. My daughter and I jumped out of the truck, I think, before it was even stopped to go down and help. It was a horrible scene. There was one police officer there who was screaming for help. So we ran down and helped. I have first aid, but I forgot absolutely everything. Police officer helped walk me through CPR for Jack, and we brought him back to life. Unfortunately, Neil was gone. He didn't suffer at all. And my daughter helped Matthew, who was also involved. She got him out of the ditch, into the truck, calmed down, distracted, cleaned up. It was just a really horrible night.
I know it goes without saying, but you've never seen anything like that before.
I would never wish that upon anyone. In fact, this watch I was wearing, and I had to get rid of the watch for quite a while. I just started wearing it again because it was so covered in blood from that night that I just couldn't look at the watch without being triggered.
What was it like? It's one of these things, in this instance, you're if I can say leader with CPR, but I mean where people are somewhat, they know how to do it, but they're somewhat tentative to get involved, where you jumped in.
You have to. One of the worst things about that night was all the spectators. There were people that lived in behind where the accident had happened who were out with their phones, videotaping, recording, taking pictures. We needed help. We needed blankets. We needed someone to just sit down and help calm down some of these kids that were still alert and very scared and terrified, and nobody helped. They were watching, taking pictures and videos. You got to stop, you got to help, pull over, see if that person's okay. Today we're here celebrating Neil. We're cooking up some hot dogs, some sausages. Neil loved hot dogs, so they were a definite must for today. We did raise some money on our own at the restaurant. We pick a different charity every month to raise money for, and we chose Neil's. So we're covering all the costs and everything to try and help out the family.
You obviously didn't know Neil's family before this, but I mean, I can see you talking to Christina. It's become friends.
Yeah, absolutely. My heart breaks for her. It's really hard that I wasn't able to save Neil, and I live with a lot of regret from that. But I've met some wonderful people. Jack's alive. I like to think that I had a big part in that, and he's a huge part of my family now too. He can walk, he can talk, he can eat. He can't smell yet, but hopefully that comes, and I'm really proud of him. I love him.
I thought I had it in my hand.
Jack, tell me about if you remember anything of that night.
To be honest, I don't remember anything until I know clue in until maybe middle of October what really happened, kind of, but so I don't got any I don't remember any of it.
No, that's okay. When did you find out what Joy did, and when did you get to meet Joy?
When did we meet? When I got home, right? In November.
The day you got home, yeah.
I think it was November
16th or 17th?
16th, yeah, something like that.
What was that like for you?
It was awesome. It was awesome. Definitely pretty cool moment, and just
mixed feelings, obviously.
Exactly.
But I mean, you're alive because of this woman
exactly
standing beside you.
saved my life.